Welcome to Ask Logic, the video series where we're answering your questions. I'm Todd Smith and I'll be your host. Throughout this video series, we're going to cover things that we're experts in. So SEO, web design, web development, PPC, social media, photography, and videography. That's why we wanted to start Ask Lifted Logic, to help serve out content to people who aren't just our clients. Because the more you guys know, the better decisions you can make.
Do you need a mobile web app or do you need a native app?
Are they different?
Yeah. So
Wait,
native apps are built specifically for your device. So you have iPhone apps that are built just for iPhones. So you build it in one particular language with one code base, and then you can upload it to the iOS store. It's not going to be available by default to the Google Play Store.
Is it easy to get things in the iOS store?
No. There's lots of rules. So iOS developers have a lot of strict guidelines they have to follow. Apple has certain coding standards that you have to follow to get your app approved. You have to maintain your app. As Apple updates iOS, you have to update your code bases to work with any of the new features.
Is it different in the Android store?
There's still rules, and Google still has that discretion. There's not as many barriers to entry, though. Basically, anyone that builds a app for an Android can go in and upload it to the App Store. The approval process is a lot less strenuous.
So just like circling back around, a web app is going to be kind of like a mobile version of the website through a browser. And then a native app is going to be something that you put into the iOS or Android store, and then you download onto your phone, and you get like the fancy little icon, and you can access it straight from there.
Yeah. So it really just depends. The difference between the two is what they're allowed to do, basically. So when you have an iOS or an Android app and you've downloaded it on your phone, because it's built in the language that Android and iOS are built on, they have access to all the various device features, such as when you have your phone up and you're turning it and stuff, you can actually like detect as the user turning their phone, what direction is it facing.
GPS push notifications.
You can do all of those things. Push notifications are a big one. They're really important to a lot of clients and projects. These days, the web is growing, and there are a lot more web APIs that let us either access or mimic native device features. So it's certainly becoming a lot more feasible in the long run to build web apps versus native apps. It used to be if you needed something, web apps didn't used to really be an option. It was you either had an iOS app or you didn't have an app.
Feel free to hashtag AskLL on social media, and we'll get to them as quickly as we can. But keep in mind, there are no stupid questions, especially in the digital space.